So we'll also be talking a little bit about the Leatherbacks Combat Robotics Club. And what we are is a student-run organization that operates under the SGA primarily. And we're really tailored towards helping undergraduate students get interested in engineering and robotics and teaching them a ton of different skills that we're interested in sharing. So a little bit about our club. We have about 50 active club members each semester, and these members will be working on all different sizes, types of robots. And we host an internal competition each semester, as well as travel to external competitions. And we also do some outreach events, and throughout the course of a semester, students will gain skills in CAD, 3D printing, subtractive manufacturing, soldering, as well as safe testing. And these are all skills, although this doesn't involve very much autonomous programming, these are all skills that we believe are integral to robot building, and we hope that these students can use it for future engineering projects. And so about combat robotics itself, the main goal is to design your robot to destroy another robot. And this is, the way you do that is you disable them for 10 seconds. So if the other robot can't move for 10 seconds, then they are counted out and they lose the match. So here's a short video of one of our robots having a really good hit at an external competition. So Warlock is our robot, which is this one. And it is 30 pounds. So you'll see in one hit, we decimated the other robot, completely ripping out their entire weapon assembly, as well as bending their entire frame. So there's just a ton of energy packed in these robots. And it is really just pushing the limits of engineering. So there's a little action replay here. Yeah. So that's a 30-pound robot. We launched about 15 feet into the roof. Yeah, so we're very happy about this result, and we hope to keep doing this in the future.
So I'll be talking about SCRAM. It stands for the Showcase of Combat Robotics at Maryland. It is one of the internal competitions that Alex mentioned earlier. We host it every year at Maryland Day. So this was this past April. And so at the end of the semester, like all the students will be able to they'll be able to test their designs and the robots that they've tested or built up to this point, like in an actual competition, and they'll be able to fight each other. So this is all 1 pound plastic robots. Even though they're plastic, they still pack a very big punch. And at this event, we try to promote Maryland engineering and combat robotics as much as possible. So during Maryland Day, a lot of families will be walking around and they'll get to watch these exciting robot fights. And we also talk to a lot of incoming UMD students as well, and then we get to show them some of the things that they can be involved with.
Yeah, and so one thing you'll notice about this robot is that every component on here is actually 3D printed outside of the motors and electronics. And what this allows us to do is really get students into the process of iterative design, because 3D printing is so simple to send parts to get manufactured quickly. We're able to kind of let students get a lot of experience with designing parts, as well as learning about 3D printing and manufacturing.
And this is external competition that we participate in. It's Norwalk Havoc Robot League, so NHRL. And so at this event, 200 robots from all over the world compete. They come to Norwalk, Connecticut, so we had to travel there, and we compete against other schools like MIT, Georgia Tech, and Cornell. But a lot of other people also attend this competition as a hobby. And also, if you guys are familiar with the BattleBots TV show, a lot of people, teams there will also build smaller versions of the robots and use this as a testing platform as well. At this competition, we compete with higher, like heavier weight classes. So in the top, the image in the top, the robot is named Professor Hex. It's a 3-pounder. Has a horizontal spinning disc in the front to store kinetic energy. And the picture in the bottom left, that is a robot called Ratchet. We have it on display over there on our table. It's a 12-pounder, and this robot is special because it has 2 weapon systems built in to this package. It has an overhead hammer saw and a horizontal spinner at the bottom as well. The picture in the bottom right, that is our 30-pounder Warlock that you saw the video of, and we also have it on display over there. It uses 2 vertical spinning discs to deliver the hit that you guys saw earlier.
Yeah, and so we also do a little bit of outreach. For example, a few notable events include the Idea Factory grand opening that was 2 years ago. We hosted an event and a ton of people such as Daryl Pines came around and really intrigued by the concept of robots blowing each other up because it was super cool. We also went to the Smart Building grand opening at the university in Southern Maryland, and here we got to meet Senator. He came and took a look at our robots, and we were really happy to share just a little bit more about our club. And finally, we also were on the WJLA local news to promote Maryland Day, and we were actually able to set up our mini arena and show a fight on the news station, which was just a really cool way to promote Maryland Day and kind of talk about what we were working on. Yeah, and obviously this would not be possible without the support of the university and the Maryland Robotics Center. So we're very grateful for all of the support. Thank you.